What is up, real estate family? My name is Mr. W and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, if you are a real estate agent or if you are a real estate broker and you want to achieve two things, okay? If you want to generate more leads and close more deals, then subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's all I speak about, as well as I'm also going to be speaking today about the truth about being a real estate agent and generating leads, okay? So without further ado, let me just get straight into the video, okay? So the reason why, or the inspiration behind this particular topic, okay, is really based from yesterday's video. Now, if you haven't checked out yesterday's video, I will include it here at the top, or just finish this video and then click on the video at the end screen, okay? So what really inspired this video was just the truth about being a real estate agent and generating leads. You know, what are the things that most real estate agents don't tell you, and what are the things that most digital marketing agencies don't tell you? Now, for those who haven't been watching my content, or for those who don't know me, I basically help real estate agents and brokers generate around 100 leads every single month. And if I don't, I work for free, okay? Simple as that, in a nutshell. Now, on a daily basis, I work with tons and tons of real estate agents. I'm consistently dealing with their pain points. I'm, consistently trying to figure out what works for them, what doesn't work for them. And, there's just something that always pops up all the time, And it's also one of the reasons why I've decided that I don't want to work with new real estate agents. And these are the main reasons why, okay? And these are the certain things that I went through working with new real estate agents, as well as, just doing a feedback report from all of my clients about, how they feel about the leads that they've been getting, as well as, how they feel about the industry in general. Because the more I know about the industry, right, which is real estate, right, the more I know about this industry, the better it helps me help them make money. Why? Because our ad campaigns will essentially be able to, one, figure out how to speak to their market, and two, understand the language and just, there's multiple things and facets that I don't want to get into right now, but this is really just stemming from this whole concept of, what is the truth behind being a real estate agent? What are some of the things that people don't tell you? And what are also some of the things that people don't tell you about generating leads? Now, in terms of people, this could be other real estate agents, this could be brokers, this could be your team, this could be, the company that you work with right now, your brokerage firm. What are the things that they don't tell you? What are those secrets that, you have to sort of like figure out yourself as you really navigating through this career of being a real estate agent? Whether you're new, whether you are a seasoned person in the industry, this will always happen and you have to be prepared for it, okay? So, what is the number one thing? Well, for me, there's a ton of things. So I don't want to say the number one thing. I'd rather just, let you know what are the things that I've noticed, right, with the clients that I've worked with, as well as, what I've read and picked up on, because I watch a lot of real estate content as well. Okay. So one of the things that I noticed is that, one, you have to be emotionally stable. Okay. You have to be emotionally stable. Okay, that's E. That's an E, by the way. You have to be emotionally stable as a real estate agent. And I feel like those are some of the things that they don't mention in the books, right? So when you're learning and you're taking that 90-hour course, right, so you can do your examination, right, where you start writing out some stuff and you just basically showing that you are competent, they don't mention this, okay? They don't mention that you need to be emotionally stable. Why? Because you're dealing with emotionally supercharged people, okay? You're dealing with people, okay? And these are going to be your clients, right? You're dealing with people who are emotionally supercharged, right? So this is really just them being emotionally supercharged, okay? They are all over the place, right? They're temperamental. Their moods are up. Their moods are through the roof. Sometimes they feel down. Sometimes they feel depressed, And who do they take it out on? They take it out on you, okay? They take it out on you. And here's the thing. If you're not used to these emotionally supercharged people coming onto you like this, you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna feel down. You're gonna feel like you are not doing your job properly because a lot of people are emotionally supercharged, right? Their moods either go super high or super low, and you have to deal with that. And that's why I say that you need to be emotionally supercharged. It's a must, right? You have to learn how to become emotionally supercharged, because if you are an emotional person and if you're always someone who feels like you have to always take the blame, right? If you always feel like you have to take the blame or you have to be held accountable, certain situations, yes. But if you're not able to become emotionally stable as a real estate agent, you're going to really struggle, okay? Because, my clients always deal with emotionally supercharged people, okay? And this can also come in the form of a lead as well, right? So the leads that I generate, okay, some of them have great clients, right? Will help them make a lot of money, right? And then some of them are emotionally supercharged, right? Why? Because here's the thing, okay? Here's an emotionally supercharged person, right? So this is literally just like steam going off their heads, okay? They're just like mad, like, right? You need to understand that whether this is a listing client or this is a buyer, okay, you need to understand that they are doing a very, very, very huge transaction, okay? This is something that is basically going to help them move forward in life. This is something that, this is basically a huge risk for them, okay? And obviously this is a life change for them, right? And within these life-changing situations, there's gonna be lots of ups and there's gonna be lots of downs. And that's the reason why they are so temperamental, because of that, right? These ups and downs. And these ups and downs happen, okay? It's part of life. It's part of the deal. It's part of business, okay? But now what I get all the time from new real estate agents is that they think that, okay, you generate leads. Okay, great, right? I generate the leads for them. Real estate agents are happy. But now when the lead is emotionally supercharged, guess who they come to? They come to me and they're like, oh, your lead was crappy because this person was emotionally supercharged. This person was just like going crazy on me and I didn't know how to handle it, so it's your fault. How is it my fault if the lead was yours, right? I generate leads for you. I cannot predict. I can't. It's sort of like people want me to figure out who's emotionally supercharged and who's stable, okay? Obviously, as a real estate agent, you want stable people, right? You want people who have emotional intelligence, people who understand the process. But unfortunately, you can't do that, okay? I'm not a mind reader, okay? I'm not Facebook. Facebook has data on people. I'm pretty sure Facebook would tell or be able to know who's emotionally supercharged and who has emotional intelligence. I can't do that for you. Okay, yet I consistently get new real estate agents who are mad because now they have emotionally supercharged clients and they don't know how to handle them. And because they don't know how to handle them, they put the blame on me. But because I'm an emotionally intelligent person, again, because I understand what they're going through, I get it. And that's why I don't panic. That's why I don't worry, because it's one of the things I always tell them before they start working with me. I always say, hey, listen, okay, I can get you leads. Right? I can get you this, right? I can get you leads, but you have to do the qualification process. You have to qualify them. You have to see if this is someone you want to work with. But the problem that I see with real estate agents, especially the new ones, is that because it's a lead, they're excited that it's a lead. So sometimes they briefly, or skip the qualification process in terms of, is this a person that I want to work with? Is this person going to treat me like a professional, right? Obviously, there is the mandatory qualification process just to see if they qualify, etc., their credit, etc. No, that's great. But you want to psychologically qualify them, not just financially. You want to psychologically qualify them so you can see whether they're people that you want to work with or not. Before I work with certain real estate agents, I qualify you psychologically because I need to figure out, what kind of person are you? Do you share the same values that I share? Because if you don't share the same values that I share, you're not going to be my client. Because I don't want people always running to me telling me, hey, listen, yes, I'm grateful that you got me 1,000 leads, but of those 1,000 leads, most of them are emotionally supercharged people. No. Unfortunately, you have to deal with it. Okay, and that's the truth about one of the truths that most people don't speak about in the real estate industry, is that you're dealing with the stresses of other people, and you have to take on those stresses, okay? Sort of like a heavy rock, okay? A heavy rock, and on top of that rock is you have your client, okay? You've got your client over here, you've got your mortgage lender, okay? You've got some lawyers here, okay? You've got some appraisers, all right? You've got some appraisers, and you've also got some home inspectors as well, right? You literally have all these people on top of this rock, okay? And you have to climb up this big hill, all right? And who's carrying this rock? Who do you think has to carry this rock? It's you. You're basically taking this rock all the way up. You have to take it all the way up to this mountain, because this mountain is essentially the promised land, right? This mountain is basically going to, 1, close a deal, 2, make everybody happy here because they're all getting a cut, okay? And 3, get you your money. But you're going to be the last person who gets the money, unfortunately, okay? That's another truth about the real estate industry, is that most new agents just think that it's a glamorous job, that you don't have to. It's sort of like what I noticed, especially with the new agents, especially those that work for the big box firms where they don't have the right training. They tend to realize at a later stage that you're literally carrying this rock, right? This is the stresses, the processes, the contracts, all of this, right? You have to handle that. And on top of that, you have to deal with all these people on top of the rock. So you now, not only are you dealing with the stresses that you have to go through, the processes, the paperwork, you now also have to deal with these people, okay, in order for you to get here. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes you might get there, sometimes you might not, right? Sometimes these people will jump ship, okay? Or let me rather say, sometimes the client will jump ship, because if the client jumps ship, then what's the use of all these people, right? Sometimes the client will jump ship and go with another guy, okay? And you could have been halfway. You could have been halfway to actually getting to the top, right? You could have started here and you're halfway. And while you're halfway, client is like, I want to use this guy, okay? Now all of this time and hours and effort spent, right, is gone, right? Is gone. Why? Because the client decided to go with this guy. That's one of the biggest truths as well that most people don't speak about, is that they could drop you at any moment and there's nothing that you can do, okay? Which is why I'm a big advocate of consistently prospecting. You have to always prospect. Otherwise, there's really no point in you prospecting, because these things happen. Unfortunately, you cannot control it. I really wish I had a strategy on how you can get clients to choose you instead of other people. Unfortunately, it will always happen where someone will choose you. We'll always choose someone else besides you. It's just part of the game. You have to accept it. So another thing that I really just want to bring out over here is that you have to work long hours, and it tests your patience, okay? I see a lot of new real estate agents who just think, I'm going to be my own boss. So because I'm going to be my own boss, okay, I'm going to work on my time, okay? My time. Okay, this is my time. I do what I want, when I want, wherever I want, okay? And don't get me wrong. You can do what you want, okay? You can do what you want, but here's the thing, okay? In the beginning, you're going to have to work long hours, okay? I even know top producers that still work, okay? I kid you not, 12 to 14 hours a day, okay? Why? Because they want to ensure that they get all the work done. And understand, these are top agents that have assistants. They've got assistants, right? They've got a team helping them out, yet they still work 12 to 14 hours. Now, if it were up to them, they could probably work 6 to 8 hours, okay? But they work these hours because why? They basically get paid last, okay? So if you know that you're getting paid last, and if this is basically your only income, right? If this is your only income, this is your only paycheck, right? You need to make sure that not only is your team getting paid, right? Not only are you paying your licensing fees and all of that, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you're still getting a check, okay? So this whole thing of you saying that, I'm a boss, I'm my own boss, great, it's cool. But what you need to realize, what you need to understand is that being a boss means a lot of responsibility and being accountable, okay? And I see a lot of new real estate agents just forgetting about that, okay? And they're not putting in the hours, Though I've seen, and I kid you not, I've had some clients who literally work between 4 to 8 hours a week. Okay. And I'm just like, what? But bear in mind, these are the very same real estate agents, right? Who I'll generate 100 leads. And guess what? They only call like 20. Sometimes they'll even just call 10. And then they'll tell me, oh, the leads that you got me are crappy. Okay? They're crappy. They're a pile of shit. And I'm just like, okay, how many leads did you call? Oh, I only called 10. But we generated 500 for you this week. How did you only call 10? Oh, well, I've been busy. But you're only working 4 to 8 hours a week. What are you doing during your time? Oh, no, I had lunch with my friends and, I had to take my dog to the vet. He was sick and I had to do all these things. They make up excuses, okay? And at the end of the day, if you're not going to call your leads literally within, and I kid you not, if you're not going to call your leads within 60 minutes, okay, guess what? Those leads lose quality by the hour, okay? So that by the time you probably contact them after, 3 or 4 days, guess what? They're going to be a pile of shit, right? They're going to be crappy, right? Because you took your time. And this is the reason why I don't like working with new agents, right? I don't. It's literally a big no-no for me because I feel like they take it too lightly. And also because of the hours that they work, because, oh no, I'm my own boss. Whereas with top agents, the beauty of our working with top agents is that they have a team, right? And even if, look, I've worked with certain top agents who literally are a one-man team, okay? Yes, they work longer hours, but I can guarantee you right now, a top agent who's a one-man team will still hire a virtual assistant, okay? Or an assistant, that's supposed to be an A, by the way, or an assistant to handle the sales and the prospecting, okay? Because that's important, right? Sales and prospecting is important. If you're not focusing on these two, you can forget about becoming a six-figure earner, right? It's going to take time for you to make six figures because, one, how are you generating the leads? Is your contact list consistently full, right? What are you doing to generate, a good contact list? What are you doing to generate a good contact list? What are you doing to build your database? Sales and prospecting is very important. And that's the reason why I like working with top agents. Why? Because they understand the importance around it. Certain agents don't. Some of them will tell me, oh no, well, cold calling is working for me. I'll stick with that for now. And I always ask them, okay, how many leads do you get from these cold calls? Oh, well, around 5 a week. And I'm like, imagine if you could get 5 calls, right, a day, right? In one day, imagine if you could get 5 calls a day with leads that actually want to speak with you, right? Speak with you, okay? But understand that they will only speak with you if you call them in an hour, okay? You need to understand that sometimes as a real estate agent, certain people will not wait for you. The same way as if you're going to approach a woman on the side of the road and you tell her, hey, listen, you're beautiful and, she's attracted to you and everything is nice and it's great and you take down a number. And then, if you're going to call her after 3 days, right, don't expect her to be happy. Okay, that's supposed to be a woman. Sorry, ladies, if you're watching this. Don't expect her to be happy and waiting for you to call and her to jump up and down if you're going to call her after 3 days because you took your time. The same applies with the real estate industry. So, guys, if you are a real estate agent, whether you've been in the game, you've been in the industry for years and years, or whether you're a new real estate agent, please understand, one, you need to be emotionally stable. And you need to understand, that this is for your clients, basically. It's basically one of the biggest transactions of their life. Therefore, they're going to be up and down. They're going to be temperamental, okay? You need to learn how to take on the stresses of other people and deal with it and to stop complaining and hold yourself accountable. Do not blame other prospects or other constituents that are helping you, one, generate the leads or helping you get the leads. At the end of the day, you are on your own, okay? Not really technically, but you have to learn how to convert those leads. You have to learn how to deal with those leads once you've converted them. Don't stop making excuses afterwards, okay? And then number two, what you really have to focus on is you have to be patient, okay? You have to be patient. Sometimes lenders may take their time. Negotiating process may take a few days. Certain people want that process done in a few hours. It may take a few days, okay? And also you have to learn how to, dodge these curveballs or how to actually handle a curveball coming to you. Okay, because you're gonna get curveballs coming to you all the time. They're gonna attack you, right? That's actually supposed to be a you. You're gonna get curveballs all the time coming towards you, and you need to learn how to actually handle everything. Okay, and at the same time, you wanna be focusing on two things. You wanna generate leads, okay, and you wanna convert those leads. Okay, that's all you want. That's all you should be doing: generating leads, converting leads. Because what you're gonna do, you are basically going to leave your tap full. Okay, this is actually meant to be water, by the way, guys. I'm terrible at drawing a tap. Let's see if I can draw a tap. Yeah, you want to leave your tap full. You want to have a tap full of leads, right? There needs to be a tap full of leads filling up your bucket every single day. Okay, because what happens is that now you can take this bucket and then qualify them and convert them if they work well. Okay, so guys, I trust you guys got a lot of value from this video. I just really needed to let that out because it really is difficult working with real estate agents, and I understand why, because some of them just don't understand, or they haven't been through, let me rather say life experiences of real estate. It's part of life at the end of the day, dealing with emotionally temperamental and supercharged people, how to become emotionally stable, how to take on other stresses of other people and still leave every single transaction with a smile, or still leave your office with a smile, and still leave a client's house, maybe after you've had a dispute or an issue, with a smile. Okay, so guys, if you really got a lot of value from this, please hit the subscribe button, as well as clicking on the notification bell, just so that you're notified each and every single time that I upload. And if you got massive value from this video, just hit the like button. I'm always trying to give off value. I want to make sure that anyone who's watching my content gets as much value as possible. And let me know if you like AW board, if you like me creating these more interactive whiteboard type style, digital type style videos where I illustrate my thoughts and all of that. Let me know what you think about that. And if you haven't seen my previous video, I really urge you guys to go and watch it, because as much as it does seem easy, you have to understand that there is a lot of stresses that come with getting a lot of leads and converting a lot of leads and dealing with a plethora and a basket of constituents that are going to help you close the deal and the transaction. So sort of like you are that person holding each and every single person. You're carrying that large rock and everyone is standing on top of the rock, and you are the only one who has no help on basically getting up to the top of the hill. Okay, because at the top of the hill, that's where you're closing your transactions. So guys, it was great, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.